Hello, welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space, and I'm Lori, and today we're going to work on the next Roxy Creation challenge. I believe this is week 9, and it's book page pockets with a kind of a fun little twist. Okay, so let's get started here. Oops, some kind of crumbly book page there. Rachel used much heavier book page, so we'll see how this is going to hold up to me applying the glue stick. Let's see. Yeah, this will work. Put one of the papers out of my bin down so that I don't get glue all over the mat. I hope everyone's doing well today and having a chance to do something creative. I have been working on this video all day, and I'm finally getting to it. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is quite late for me to be making a video. Okay, so we've got that glued down. We have this hinged here. You know, let's go ahead and glue. I'm gonna try to do 4 today and not waver from that plan. Oh gosh, okay, well, yeah, I was afraid this paper was not up to the challenge. That's okay. That's okay since we're gluing it together. This is a really old dictionary paper, different dictionary page that I have. Whoop. Now I got sticky fingers and a torn page, but there we go. We'll just cover it up. And it's not perfectly folded, but that's okay. I think it will still work just fine. I see I did not get all of the gluey edges off of this. I originally don't want anything lumpy or gluey on the hinge because we're going to attach something to the hinge. Okay. Background papers. I do have a couple of pages that I got from Rachel. Let's see. Do I want to do it that way or do I want to do it this way? Part of the stash of papers that she got that had been quite chewed up by the bookworms. Maybe this is just stickier glue than what I usually use to. I finished up a glue stick I had been using for the weekend while I was working on another project, and did not realize this was going to be so different. Let's see. I put my... Oh, sorry. Let me find my... Oh, there it is. The only downside of having this bone folder that is white when my glue pages are also white paper, it just blends right in. Wipe them off. Oop. So now I remember that I didn't bring any more wet wipes up with me either. Okay. Had not a terribly busy weekend, but it tends to lead to me doing a few more creative things, and that sometimes complicates my life, although I thoroughly enjoy it. I do things like, you know, use up my glue stick and get kind of behind so that I don't get my challenges done. Okay, so now we have our bases ready. And then let's do one of the small ones first. Well, yeah, there's the torn. We'll start with the torn one. Just because I want to get it done. Make sure it gets, it actually gets finished. Okay. Wasn't sure what. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pocket on this part, and then we're going to add a tag to this part, so you have kind of a cute little flip over a cute pocket. This is a little bit too wide. Let's see, how much of that do I want? Printed this on my heavier paper, so I think it'll be okay, since what I'll be using these for is my Happy Mail, like I usually do. I didn't want them too big. Rachel used larger book page, but I didn't want anything that was going to be too big to go in the envelopes that I use when I send things out. Of course, as I've said before, I can always increase the size of my envelope, but for the most part, for this challenge, I would like to keep it to the first class envelope. Why that was so hard for me to remember. Okay, so before I glue that down, I'm gonna go ahead and put the little notch in here, and you can certainly decoupage paper, decoupage, collage. Oh, decoupage. Okay, what I'm going to do with this one is just squeeze it slightly when I go to glue it down so that the pocket's not really, really tight. But I didn't think I'd be putting anything heavy in my Happy Mail pocket, so you know, some postage stamps. I think I still left that a little bit too long. Okay, that's all right. I'll just trim it off. Get rid of that little gluey bit. Run my glue down here again. Oh, the joys of rushing to do a video. Because you feel kind of unorganized and oh dear, now I've glued that down. Okay. Alrighty. Pin back in the glue. Focus. Alright, there, that's good. Set my cutter over here. Sorry about that. So we have this done, and it's straightish. You know. I always laugh at Rachel because she always says her things are done straightish as well. Let's see. These are too much the same flowers. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. So what Rachel did is she backed hers with some straw paper. So I got an order of straw paper that I bought from Rachel's Etsy shop, Roxy Creations. Came last week, so let's see. I want to trim. Oh yeah, let's trim into the bin, and so we don't have little bits of paper flying all over. Okay, I apologize for my bin being up in your face here. Let's do this. She did hers just slightly larger all the way around. I don't think I'm going to be quite as successful at doing that as she was. My brain's not working that way today. Okay, well, it'll be ish, and that'll be okay too. Okay, I'm going to trim this off. A little extra at the bottom, so I have room for that. Get that out of the way. this out of the way. Now that I've been working on that sticky page, let's get a page that's not sticky. And let's see, I'm going to do this by putting this bit down first. How far over do we want that? Oh, probably not quite centered there, huh? Okay, there we go. You know what, I'm going to put this up just a little bit higher because I'm not 100%, well, you know, yeah. I'm going to put a piece of washi tape over that. Not 100% certain what that word means. Although I'm sure somewhere on that piece of paper, the definition was there. Okay, so let me, just for the sake of being speedier and not tearing anything else, let me use my art glitter glue on there. And then this one, oops, let me send it cut on the floor so I'll send it flying. And then we'll use the glue stick on this. Hopefully get all the edges down. Okay. I just don't think I have it turned up enough to be taking off more glue than I'm putting down. What is this one? This is an Elmer's glue, which is not what I was using before, but I've had this glue before and liked it, but I don't, not in this size. I think the ones I had were the little kid size, and I like that that glue quite well. I like the purple so that you can see where it is and where it isn't. Okay, we'll put that on there. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Got our little pocket here. Got our little tab here. And let's see. Don't want a piece of that up there. No. Oh, of course, I think I put all my washi tape is elsewhere. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Sorry I'm so disorganized today. I would say I have a case of the Mondays, but it's not Monday. I did have a very busy Monday, though. As part of my plan for this year, there we go, I like that one. Let's use that one. I went with one of my neighbors to an exercise class that we've been talking about going to for a while, and she's been going for, oh gosh, I think she said she started back in 2020. Yeah, let's do this. But it's for older people. No specification on what you consider yourself older. But it's through the YMCA, which is pretty close to our house. It's, I don't know, maybe a 10-minute drive, 7-minute drive if there wasn't construction, but close by. And so my neighbor took me. She's a member of the Y, and she had a free pass. So she said, "Why don't you come go with me and see what you think?" And so I went, and it was great. Really enjoyed it, and realized how much work I need to do getting myself in better shape. So that was a good thing to learn. I already knew, really. It didn't come as a surprise, but let's see. That one I think is still too narrow for that. But while we were there, they invited us to stay and be part of a new Tai Chi class that they're going to be offering starting next week. And so we stayed for that as well. So I did an hour of the exercise class, which honestly, I haven't been to an exercise class, well, I won't say actually 100 years, but you know, kind of feels like it. It's been a long time since I've done any sort of exercise class. And so we did that, and then we did the probably 35-40 minutes of the Tai Tai Chi introduction, which is really an excellent class, and I'm glad they're going to do it. It's just what I was looking for. I tend to not have the world's best balance, and I really noticed the past, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 years, my balance really isn't very good. But of course, there were a number of years when I didn't do a whole lot of anything physical, you know, a lot of sitting. Let's see. Okay, I think I like that side better. Back for the cutter. So this just seems like the perfect opportunity. But I will tell you, after I did the exercise class and the introduction to the Tai Chi class, I was tired. Tired and hungry because I didn't eat before I went. So I didn't get lots and lots of stuff accomplished yesterday after I did that. But that's okay. So I think I have decided that both of those classes will be a pretty good fit for me. So I'm gonna have a membership to the Y and go at least to those 2 classes, which are both offered on the same day of the week, one right after the other, which is convenient. So that's a good thing. But then after being kind of tired all day, I did a big push to try to get a project for a gift that I'm making for my niece done last night, and I stayed up much too late. I think it was probably midnight before I went to bed, and that is pretty late for me. And then my husband had his stay in his office, work office today. Let's see. Oh, hi, Dev. Dev has jumped back in to visit. Let's see. Oh, yes, I like that one with that. Okay. Okay. So, yes, 5 a.m. came especially early this morning. And then I had my haircut appointment today, so I did that. The Chewy order arrived, so you know, the peanut butter box arrives. You gotta break everything down and put it away. So I did that, and here I am finally getting to my video. Okay. Okay, I will say that if you cut the tag out first, have the straw paper or whatever your backing paper is, cut close to size, and then go to trim around it, that was much easier than whatever that was I did the first time, which was trying to trim both at the same time, except not at the same time, since I didn't want them to be exactly the same size. Put this down here. They're seeing entirely too much of my circle punch. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Devin. You gonna come be in the video? Okay, let me pick up my glue stick, baby girl. No, we're not gonna come now. We can come be in the video if you want. Just be polite about it. Okay. Do you want to be in the video? Do you want to say hi? Okay, Devin's coming to say hi. Can you say hi, Devin? Can you sit down so they can see your pretty face? Hi, pretty girl. Can you sit down so you can see your pretty face? No. They're just gonna see your back again. Okay, well just don't knock the ring light over. Okay, Daddy, come on, my bear. Okay, don't show them that part of you. Yes, I know that's what cats do, but nobody wants to see that. Okay, all right. She has taken tremendous offense to me not wanting her to show you her tail, and off she has gone. Oop. Yeah, this glue. All right. Now, before we do the smaller ones, I'll switch glue sticks to something that's not giving me quite as much trouble as this. Put the sticky page out of the way. Stem. This really is a pretty little pocket with the tag flap. Very crooked tag flap. Oh, not gonna move. Okay, well, here we go. This one's done as well. Going to have some curling, and I may put something over that before I send it, but we will see. Trying to stay somewhat true to Rachel's vision for these. Okay, all right. I said I was gonna retire this super sticky, gloopy purple glue. We'll put this away. And what do I have over here that might be easier on me? What do I have over here? Okay. Do I have much of this? Yes. I really like this glue. I think it might be Korean. I am not certain. I ordered it from Amazon, and I really, really do like it. It's very easy to apply, and so far, from what I can tell, it stays stuck really well. So let's see. That's pretty big. Maybe now I can finally use this. This is one of Rachel's. Yeah, I like that better. One of Rachel's digitals that has trims in it, and this is a vintage trim. Okay. Let's see, I try to cut that with the scissors, but given my track record today, probably best for me to use my cutter. And my circle punch. Let's see, do I want it to go that way? Well, let's see. Before I punch it, let me decide what's going to be the up. Which little tag are we going to use on this one? I played with the digital files until I could get, I like this one because it's got the blue. Yeah, until I got something that was smaller, and I probably made them a tiny bit too small for this particular page, but I think we will be all right. Just had a thought that my friend Gail occasionally will do a video, and she will say that the bumbling crafter is at it again, and I think today I would qualify as the bumbling crafter. Things just not quite the way I'd like them to be. Let's see. Turn that down. I may only get 3 made instead of the 4 that I hoped for. Okay, I am gonna trim the bottom off of that. There, that'll work. And then we'll do a little thumb notch in there. I don't know what it is about those little pieces of paper that shoot out of my punches, but I somehow just can't stand to have them laying around, and I want to pick them up. And that's fine when it's just me, but not so much fun for you to wait while I take 2 minutes to pick up a little piece of paper. Not the most entertaining activity. Okay. So this will be a little tiny pocket, but little things. I'm sure I'll have little things to fit in there. Okay, straw paper cut down. Probably quite small enough. Let's just do a little bit bigger border around it. I think that'll work. And do I want this down here or up a little bit farther? I'll try something a little different this time. I'll put it kind of in the middle. A little bit of the art glitter glue here. Flap over here. Not really quite the middle, but I forgot I made the flap on this one a bit wider than I did on the dictionary page. Okay, let's try this glue and see how we do with it. Oh yeah, it goes on really smooth, easy, not sticky. Yeah, not sticky, the bad kind of sticky. It's the good kind of sticky. It does hold the paper down well. It just doesn't want to tear up my world. Let's see. We'll do with that needs to be up a bit farther. Over. We'll see if hopefully the art glitter glue won't show at all once it dries. I think we'll probably be lucky with that, but I'll keep that in mind when we do the next one. So there's another little pocket. That's 3 of them. This one. Oh, I have this, but I don't think it's quite wide enough. And yeah, I don't have another scrap handy. Let's see. We'll just use this little trim again because it is very pretty. Cut here. The trimmer again. Oops. Put the trimmer back on the floor and not the piece of little extra piece of trim there. Okay. Let me trim this a little bit better. A little too much white at the top. Go ahead and do this sort of in the center again. Ooh, got it on the first try that time. The best of all worlds. I get to pick up my little bit of paper and you don't have to wait forever while I do it. Very, very good. Okay, get this pocket made. Get on here. That's good. And let's see, did I choose? I didn't choose one before. I want that one, or do I want this one? I like the one with the yellow rose. Here. This kit has absolutely gorgeous tags in it. It's one of Rachel's Botanicals, and I've had it for a long time, so it's not one of her newer ones. If I can remember, I will try to mention it in the description box. I have not yet figured out how to link in the description box. It's another one of the things on my learning curve. Let's see. So let's this one mark right here. Sort of feel like all you've done today is watch me make mistakes and move my tools around. I appreciate your patience with me while I do that. Oops. Oops a doozy. Okay, yeah. Everything's getting all tangled up. Okay. This. Clip this off. Clip my corners-ish. I'm going to, since I have my friendly glue, I'm going to use my friendly glue on this part of the straw paper. Whoa. And slide this under here. Not quite that far, I think. Let's see. There we go. Now we'll use the friendly glue on the tag part. Oh yeah, boy, that's so much easier. It does make things easier when your tools are easier to work with. Okay, put this on here. Oop, there we go. Okay, good. I didn't manage to hide all the wormy eatenness on this one. Throw it a little bit. Oh, I think it's going to be on there crooked. That's okay. I'll probably put a little label or something up here too before I send it. My pin and my art glitter glue. Get my tools out of the way. Clean up my mess. All right, so this is this last little one that we did. Little pocket here, which will hold some cute little things. So Rachel said you can either glue these down to the page if you're going to put them in a journal. I think probably what I will do with these is hinge a piece of paper on the back so that I can write a note, but then they can still see the old paper underneath. So here's the other little one that we did, very similar to that one. And here's the bigger one that we did. Here's this one. Okay, well, we did it. I did it. Got 4 done. And probably kept you here a little bit too long, but once again, as usual, thank you for sticking with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you come to see me again soon. Bye-bye for now.